أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Today we continue uncovering the delicate layers of the Arabic expression with another tool called al-juzia. Inshallah, the part for the whole metaphor. You can say the part for the whole metaphor. So, this beautiful feature of Arabic shows us how sometimes a small part can point to a much bigger picture. It's not just about what is said, it's about what is meant. So, by focusing on a single detail, the language draws attention, adds emotion, and packs meaning into every word. So, inshallah, with that, we are going to continue with Al Majaz al Mursal. We know that in Majaz al Mursal, there is no direct analogy, and that is why we have the many types of indicators, or you can say the connectors or tools that tells us that this is a metaphor, this is Majaz al Mursal. So, today, let's start with Al Juzia. So, what is Al Juzia? So, here we are going to learn about um, this. So, let's see here. This is the part for the whole metaphor because we are only taking a portion. So, we are just taking a part of the whole. So, let's now look at this powerful tool of Arabic expression, al juzia, when only a part of something is mentioned, but the intent is the entire thing. So, keep in mind the intent is the entire thing. So, this is a kind of majal mursal where the connection is called, we can say, alaqatu al juzia. So meaning the relationship is based, means alaka is based on a portion or juz of the whole. So in this style, we can say this Arabic language just focuses on one small piece apart, a link or action to represent the whole picture. So it's like pointing to like someone eyes, meaning the whole person, or saying bowing means the entire prayer. So this makes the language more vivid and powerful because it captures uh, just the key detail that hints at everything else around it. For example, here, see this very beautiful example in Arabic. Bassa al Maliku uyunahu fil biladi. The king sent his eyes throughout the land. Here, you see eyes apart. The actual intent is the spies. It's their eyes that do the watching. So Arabic language that mentions the part instead of the whole. So this is a very beautiful example because we know that the king's eyes came out like it doesn't mean that it just came out of his head and started to walk to different places. Like no, obviously not. The intent is that he sent his spies, and that is why the only portion of spies, or you can say, it's metaphorically used here. So this is juzia. Uh, Let's see another example. Atik rakabatin. So free a neck. Free a neck, freeing a neck of the slave here. Neck is mentioned. However, what is intended is freeing the entire slave. So we know that you don't just free the neck, you free the whole person. But here it mentions neck as a symbolic part to represent the whole slave. And this is why we are calling it in Majaz Mursal, its juzia, means only a part is mentioned, but it is used here as metaphorical. Fabima kasabat, a very beautiful example from the Quran. Fabima kasabat aydikum, what your hands have earned, because of what your hands have earned. It is from Surah Shura, ayah number 30. This doesn't just mean actions done by the hands, but all actions from the whole body, including our speech, our walking, our intentions. But hands are mentioned to represent all, because however in this verse, as we see, the only a portion of the body is mentioned, but the intent is all actions performed on everybody's part. So part is not mentioned here. So فَبِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ. Then we have another example that is وَارْكَعُوا مَعَ الرَّاكِعِينَ, and bow with those who bow. So here we know that here in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 43, Salah includes sujood, recitation, and lots of other, you can say, all the parts, the things that we do in our Salah, the taslim, but not only ruku, bowing is mentioned, a part that it stands in and for the whole act of the prayer. So, what's happening here in each case, the juz, a part stands in for the whole. And that's why this type of style we call it majazun mursalun alaqatuhu al-juziyya, because only a part, only a juz of the whole is mentioned. And this kind of metaphor is vivid, it's precise, and filled with depth. It highlights the most relevant part to represent the larger whole, we can say. So this is about majaz al-mursal alaqatuhu al-juziyya. We learn another tool that tells us that this is our Majaz al Mursal. And in Majaz al Mursal, with the relation of Al Juziyya, we saw how Arabic language captures depth through simplicity, a single part mentioned, but the whole entity intended. So, this isn't just poetic, it's precise, it helps us reflect and think beyond the literal. And mastering these tools, we get closer to understanding the Quran's miraculous style, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks in a way that's brief but boundless in meaning. And this is why in Quran it is mentioned, وَمَا يَعْقِلُهَا إِلَّا الْعَالِمُونَ, and none grasp it except the people of the knowledge, and none understand it except the people of the knowledge. So with that, inshallah, we are concluding this session, and inshallah I'll see you with the next connector. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.